How can IFS groups and communities contribute to the healing of our Earth Goddess Gaia? By healing themselves first and foremost, and say that again, and by contributing to the healing of each other. And they're talking about gentleness and kindness. Treat each other with gentleness and kindness. Every single person that you treat with gentleness and kindness, you heal them in that moment. You heal some part of them, some part of a part of them. They're talking about just this tiny fraction of one burden in them, like this teeniest little piece that it heals of that one burden held in one part, and they're still saying that makes a difference. They're talking about it spreading outwards. And then they're talking about it, as it spreads outwards. I mean, okay, so they're talking about the spreading outwards, right? And they're showing me like the people who are witnessing this is happening for them, and then if when they pass it on, they're saying when they pass it on because at some point they will. When they pass it on, that heals in that person and anyone else witnessing. They're even talking about just having that energy of the gentleness and the kindness, it permeates the space. Like there's just something about it energetically, it just goes out. And there's with the energetic, they're showing how that can it can help. Like, I mean, they're just showing it helping the animals and the plants indirectly that way. But then they were also showing that when you're spreading this to other people and everyone's healing it, whether they're actively doing this intentional healing or it's just through these warm, loving, kind interactions, when as the people are healing, and they're talking about it can be really small choices that they make, like really tiny choices. Like it for someone, it could be someone who never ever cared for cats. And for the first time ever, they just leaned down and pet the cat. Or someone who always walked by trash in the street and didn't even, they're talking about this person never even saw it, like because it wasn't even noticing it and picking up was a thing that was never put in there, and so they never even saw it before, and now they see it and they see a trash can and they pick it up and they throw it away. And then they're just talking about all these little things. They all add up, and they're talking about there's so many people doing these things in so many different ways that it snowballs and avalanches before you ever know it, but it's like an avalanche of beauty and growth and healing. It's they show me this, like they're talking about it being an energetic avalanche, and I see it going through, and as it goes through, like instead of it destroying everything, it's just like all of a sudden everything becomes brighter and lighter and how do you want me to describe this? More of what it was always meant to be. They're saying the people the earth, and the earth, and the earth, and the earth. As you heal, so does she. You all heal together. They're really emphasizing this together, 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 and the interconnectedness of us and Mother Earth, Gaia, Earth Goddess Gaia. the interconnectedness and how that all impacts it, even when it seems small and tiny. And there's a part of you that may deem it pointless or worthless or whatever it is. And they're talking about those same parts and all these other people, and yet they were still impacted by it. And yet that person still bent down and picked up the trash and threw it away, and the other person, now I see it's spread out more, and there's someone in some corporate room will saying, how about we tweak this one little thing, and it may not appear like it's making much difference, because it's the teeniest tiniest fraction of what actually needs to be done, and yet they're saying that is how it starts. It starts with the tiniest things and the smallest things, and over time, the momentum builds. And they're saying that momentum will build faster than you could ever imagine. They're talking about all of us. It will build much faster than we all expect. Contribute what you can. That is how you do this. That is how you all do this. And they're including me in that too.